Alright guys, so 3 days and probably 8 to 10 hours total of work. We have a finished, restored Type 53 Mosin Nagant variant. This thing had quite a bit to do on it. I mean, not a lot, but just the consoline and the cracks and the spots that need filled in were just outrageous. So we'll just start out and I'll show you what we've got here. Okay, so we have the top cover here where that giant crack was. The giant crack is now filled in with JB Weld Quickwood. It's a nice solid covering for that crack. Stain didn't do so good, but it's alright. It's got a nice finish on it. There was a big old crack. I'll turn the rifle some more. There was a big crack in here that was filled in with some epoxy and then sanded down nice and smooth. You can even tell there's a crack there at all. And you know, here was not even an option because this where you see all that at, that's where it was all just missing all that wood. The next big thing on the stock, obviously, was this giant chunk that was missing out of the butt. And so what I told you I went ahead and chopped down a 2x4. Yeah, there's a little bit of blemish there. On this whole thing I used a rotary sander, the miter saw to cut this right here. This was all done by a shaving block, sandpaper, and then a couple chisels to get some big pieces out. And that's what actually happened here. I chiseled too far back into the wood and it splintered. And so I just filled it in, and it's kind of got discoloration because the glue apparently is not stain proof or stainable, and so it didn't really change its color very well. And then once again, that plug that I told you about that goes through both the stock and the filler piece, which that just means if this gun was ever to be stolen or misplaced or whatever the case be, that's a big identifier right there. Other than this giant thing isn't. That is a giant identifier. But a lot of times, so cracks like this are going to probably happen. So I went ahead and just might as well just make an identifier for myself. I restained the stock here with a early American stain by Minwax, and basically it's the same color as it looks before. I think I got some video and some color or some pictures up on my Facebook page of the stock before staining, of how blanched it looked. It was okay, it works now. The swivel or the sling loops here, all this dark part here is from the bluing, the perma blue that I used. I like it because it actually kind of gives it some color right there on that. This one has a little bit of it. I'm sure you can see just a little bit. And the front doesn't really have that much because I didn't spill it that much like I did on the back. I re-blued the butt plate because it was rusty in this little area right here, and so I just buffed it down with some quadruple lot steel wool and got it going. This screw here, if you can see, is not flush in there. That's the screw that was given to me, so I'll have to find a screw. I don't know where I'm going to find a screw similar, but I'll have to find a screw like that at a hardware store or online at Gun Parts Corporation. Probably get one like this right here. This has like an odd set to it. It's kind of a wider spiral. And then the bayonet, I cleaned it up a little bit, just oiled it. It really wasn't that bad. The spring is oiled up, nice and good. I need to put some Loctite in the screw here so it doesn't come out, but for the most part it's not going to go out. Like I said, this is nice and smooth now. The bolt, I cleaned it up, oiled it reasonably anyways. There's still some cosmoline inside of it, but like right here, there's a little bit of cosmoline. but not a big deal. But the bolt runs clean. I have yet to fire it, but when I do, you will be right there next to me. So, thanks for watching this little project from Mid-America Prep here on YouTube. I enjoyed your audience. Be sure to check out my Facebook page at Mid-America Prep. You can't go to there's no URL, like I said earlier, but just go in the search bar and look up Mid-America Prep. Like I said, I'll have more postings later on, but for right now, I don't have anything really. So, once again, you guys be safe. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.